Flosstube. This is Stitching Kiwi on Instagram and on here, and I thought I might just do a quick check-in on here. I haven't managed to do a lot of stitching in the past week, but I have done some, and it's always nice to have before and after weekly progress checks. So that's what we have today. Also, I have my Stitchy box Arctic adventures that for the past 7 days, that I would love to share with you all because I am really enjoying them. So we have our kitty plushie, as in the previous ones in October, Catober. Place a name suggestion down below, please. So yeah, let's get into stitchy things. Thankfully, this time next week approximately, I will be finished studying. We're doing a lot of the coursework, so all I have is just exams left, which are a lot less stressful than what I'm currently having now. But so following next week there will be a little bit more stitchy time. This week as well last week was quite terrible. This week will also be quite terrible. However, I have been managing to get my 25/7 in each day. I do not know how, but I try and fit that in. I think one of the days I did it like 11:30 at night just so I could get it in. So my 25/7 piece is a Near North Treasures collection. I got it years ago, so it's in paper format. And if you have seen my other floss tubes, if you've been here for a while, as always, thanks for watching. The comments are always nice to read. So we have Near North Treasures collection Wolf Pups, and last week, so each week I count how many I do, like approximately how many stitches I do that week, and I did a decent amount with how much time I had, and I managed to still get over 400 stitches, so progress is happening. But I didn't take it off the Q-snap this week because I've still got quite a big area to stitch before it warrants moving it, but the second wolf is starting to show up. So it's always fun filling it in. Come pretty heavy, as most full coverages are, but yes, that is a lot of fun. So I've been enjoying this with that. Okay. So this is on 14 count, 2 over, well, it's Aida, so it's 2 strands over just one square, and I like the coverage on it. Yeah, I like cross stitches that show that they're cross stitches. They're not a painting or an artwork. Although if I could go back and do it now, I would do more strands of the black, just because the fabric colours, I think it's taupe, is the pattern calls for taupe, taupe, so I think that's what I have on it on, but I'm not too sure. It is definitely not white, and it's not a fancy fabric. It was just one I got in a store one exam period while I was at school. So there is that. I have done my 25/7 today on it, so there's not much. I won't do any more on it today, but for the rest of the week, since I managed to get it in last week, I will definitely manage to get it in this week. So on to the items that I received. Last week I made a big stuff up. I thought I showed 7 little gifts. I only showed 6, or if I showed 7 then I doubled up, because one of the days was this 36 count fabric, which is really pretty, especially when you get threads like that. Really gorgeous. So speaking of the thread, this is just a small cut of, so it's approximately 2 head sizes, 2 of my head sizes, that is. So that, and speaking of threads, so I'm doing these out of order because I can't remember the order I got them in. I have been posting pictures on my Instagram each day, in the stories, and I've also highlighted the story. So I've highlighted story for my 25/7 and these boxes, because I do have some that will come or won't come or something like that. But so this is Stitchy Box Flower Silk Kodiak. Some pretty purples in there. It goes from purple, there's a bit of green, brownish green, really nice variegation. And other thread that I got, so I got two thread things, and this is Colour and Cotton Persephone. So I'll add that to my Colour and Cotton collection, which I've been building up all year and will continue to build up. And then we had some beads, which is some metallic grape beads. And then something really cute and creative. I swear I'm missing something again this week. Is this little snowflake all beaded up. So it's the glare, I don't want to take it out of the plastic just yet. And we got a little heart-shaped crystal, which will go on something because it has a hole. Can't see the hole, but there is a hole, very tiny. And we got some cut up as well, which I'll have to try work out how to use, but it will be used. I'll just have to figure out how, which is fine. There are instructions on the back, so I'll follow them. And I could have sworn I had more. Is that all? That must be all. Oh, so if you're new here, hi, I'm Caitlin. I love penguins. I don't drink wine. However, I figure that these can still go on my drinks, like sparkling grape or some other beverages. So they're little penguins, baby penguins in Christmas hats, Santa hats. So that will be a lot of fun to stitch come December, especially if we are still restricted on leaving. The other thing that I got, I don't think it's appeared too much as of yet, but I quite enjoy birds of prey, so hawks, falcons. I am missing owls. So I do have a project not with me, frustratingly. It's down south, and I'm not gonna try ask someone to try find it for me. So we have a Falcon. Yes, a Falcon by Lanarte, and this, I was originally thinking I didn't want to do it on the grey, but I don't think I have fabric that would work with it, and the grey also looks pretty cool, so I will try work that out. The final thing I got that is in the subscription is a cross stitch book, Floral Folk Art. I think I'm interested in Russian culture, so seeing these sort of reminded me of them, of Matroshki, which I don't know where my one ended up. I bought a really beautiful blue one from one of the little stalls, and I don't know where it ended up. So it's got lots of patterns of flowers, which I'm sure if I stitch for some people they would quite enjoy. So I can't show you the book because it does have patterns in it, but it's got lots of little ones, and it's a decent size. So that was a fun buy. Quite heavy in comparison to everything else. And lastly, so I said I had a subscription. I tried out Forbidden by the Bridgerton box, and I really enjoyed that one. I haven't done the pattern. The pattern's not something that I would typically stitch. That's just not my style. But the threads, I saw the threads and I practically fell in love. So what did I do? I joined the Just Flossing by Forbidden Fibre. So I am missing something. But I have no idea where it is. Right, so Forbidden Fibre. As with most things that I buy, I forget just what the description said, but I knew at the time I liked it, so by the time it arrives I should like it. Quite a lot more than I expected. So we have Battleship, beautiful grey, Gravel, which could actually work with things. One of my favourites in this are In Omnia Paratus, pretty blue. No, sun, don't go away. Pomegranate, which it is coming close to pomegranate season, so I quite like this colour, and I know my sister will love that colour too. Might see if I'll try to put that on the Love Paris. That could work. I will try see if I can put it on Love Paris with her for her. I know she's not watching this. Oak moss, like a swampy green. Ultraviolet. I mean, ultraviolet. Yeah, sure, if things fluoresce, they're a little bit like this. Olive. Just another swampy green, quite similar to the oak moss. Just a little bit greener. Russet. No idea what russet is. Should research these things before. Obsidian. Which I would have thought would be darker, but there's some nice variegation in that one. Pineapple. bright yellow, and blue cedar, or blue cedar. You know the pronunciation, correct me down in the comments. I do read them all. And my favourite one that I received is Monkey Underpants, which I would never have thought those two colours could go well together, but they do, and I am living for it. So that is all of the haul. I'm pretty sure. I am missing one of my Arctic adventures, but I know I got it out to show you this week. Oh well, have to be next week. So until then, my plans will probably just be working on my 25/7 until I get all of my studies done, and then I will put back on. I'll keep working on my Snow Splashes Wolf. I think I put a thread in that. I think it was a bird trying to get inside. I put maybe a thread in that, so I didn't feel like it was worth showing because the thread's only yay long, folded in half, so yay long. But yes, so in the meantime, until the next time I see you all, there could be another video coming out on Friday, which will be a little Flosstube extra, and if not this week, then it'll be next week. I need to set my timing. But other than that, happy stitching for the week, and I'll catch you all next week.